fans in the house tonight. Should be a fun one.
MP said he woke up today ready to slay some dragons.
That's a look from earlier on as the Nets head to the locker room. They're in no mood to let this game get away from them on their home floor. Well, the weekend has officially begun. Here we are, Greg, looking at early returns from these teams. It's pretty revealing.
Yeah, the first few games of the season quickly tell you what you're good at. And they tell you also what you need to work on.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Levine and Williams up in the forward positions. Dosumu is out there with Mr. Perfect. And it's Smith in at the 5, roaming the bench. Good on the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Schroeder. Pass to Thomas. The Nets working the ball around now. And it's Schroeder missing. Here's Mr. Perfect. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Was able to talk with Jordy Fernandez for a minute. I asked him what plan he had, if any, for Zach LaVine. He said, my focus is making sure he doesn't get any easy shots. We have to contest every attempt. It's about mitigating the damage, not preventing it. So it looks like he'll settle for just making LaVine work as hard as possible. Guys?
Thank you, David. And here is Thomas, following the 3 from Mr. Perfect. Trains the three-pointer.
Boy, after missing 3 straight, they finally get one to go down.
Doris, what's the key for a team like the Nets, who has to hit the reset button, so to speak?
I think, Kevin, you have to find consistency at the head coaching position, because then you can set clear and achievable goals for your team going forward. You set a style of play, commit to it, and just build year by year, game by game. Well, a little bit of a comfort zone for Dennis Schroeder. He just needs just a touch of separation, and he's ready to fire.
Morningstar offline with his 3. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And the layup's good off the glass. Mr. Perfect's got 8 points.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Bean with the rebound.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
And Mr. Perfect gets it to go.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
The Nets have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Nobody near Schroeder. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Now here's Thomas. After the miss from Mr. Perfect. It's good.
Boy, that is so tough, folks. Cam Thomas, how dangerous is he pulling up into that jump shot?
Fires the 3. And that will fall. The 3-pointer on the line from Mr. Perfect. 13 points in the game.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Schroeder finds Claxton. Back to Schroeder. Watford with it. Nothing on the board. Shot clock at 5. And there's Schroeder. That's good. The assist from Bogdanovich. Schroeder's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Nets. Here's Mr. Perfect. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Great 3-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
It's Thomas on the wing. The 15-footer. Rebound collected by Levine. Levine's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft. GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster. Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Nets trail by 9. Schroeder passes to Watford. And Thomas has it in the corner. Here's Schroeder. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's Mr. Perfect. Releases from the wing and drills it. Mr. Perfect's got 21 in the game.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Inside, here's Thomas. The shot is good. It's his 2nd bucket in 5 tries.
That's agility and touch. Cam Thomas gets that to fall inside.
Beyond the arc. Mr. Perfect can't hit. And so Thomas will bring it up for the Nets. They trail by 9 points. Keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
And the shot goes down.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. To the paint. And slam dunk by Watford.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
And Mr. Perfect gets it to go.
Yeah, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Now Thomas. Here's Claxton, and Claxton throws it down.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Bulls lead by 8. 2K Sports back in a moment here. Changes. Bogdanovich is checked in for Cameron Johnson. Cameron Thomas comes in for Williams. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Shake Milton. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Torrey Craig. Zach LaVine comes in for Horton Tucker. Osumu, he's checked in for Carter. And it's Mr. Perfect in for Lonzo Ball.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
The guard pair. Schroeder and Thomas. Watford out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Simmons in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Simmons, a screen on Levine. Bogdanovich, no luck.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Bulls?
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, Bogdanovich looking so comfortable close to the rim, just extends past the defense beautifully.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Takes a step back. Simmons trying to get open. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Smith's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Mr. Perfect. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. And it's Schroeder missing.
Well, you're trying to answer the three, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. In Chicago, just dominating this one. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
Taking a look here at Chicago, this is when it starts to get real. You pass the opening night energy, and you're not as well rested as you.
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Bulls.
Their offense.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game for Mr. Perfect.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Here's Dosunmu. He has yet to score. Taking a look at the Bulls. Levine and Williams up in the forward positions. Mr. Perfect out there with Dosunmu. And it's Smith in at the center position. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Light.
And again for three.
Another three. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. Claxton sets the screen for Thomas. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
You know, DA, we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm happy, I know we all are, for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. Morning Star. Good, nice job down low. Mr. Perfect's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Releases. They get it back. Claxton finds Watford. Fades. Claxton no good.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Good, another from three.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Shooter passes to Thomas. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
on the court.
Here's Mr. Perfect. And the Bulls with another miss. The Nets have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. The guard pair, Schroeder and Thomas. Bogdanovich out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Brook. Connects again from distance.
He is unstoppable here. Hits again from beyond the arc.
What a historic night for him. Shooting the ball, he now stands GA by himself for third place in most threes all time. Thomas kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Thomas. No good on the triple. Chicago has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Chicago grabs the miss. Mr. Perfect's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. He gets that one. Mr. Perfect's got 59 points.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Pass to Claxton. To the middle. Thomas, no good. The Bulls have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Claxton with the steal. Thomas with the ball. Now defended by Mr. Perfect. Outside for Thomas. Fires the three. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Thomas got 9 points now in just the second half. Here's Mr. Perfect. Another one goes. Incredible.
And it's 60 points again. Can't believe he's done it now 3 times.
I mean, right, 3 times. He's now tied for the third most 60-point games in a single campaign. Thomas hits the bucket.
Never shy about letting it fly. Cam Thomas, folks.
Here's Mr. Perfect. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 11 rebounds in the game. Johnson, the pass to Bogdanovich, and it's in there.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Thomas covering. Mr. Perfect can't hit. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Brooklyn Nets.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Chicago.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them.
Good, another from 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Craig, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Schroeder. Chicago's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Mr. Perfect can't hit. Here's Thomas. Claxton. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
What a nice response by Claxton. Knew exactly where it was coming off and sends it in.
And Mr. Perfect gets it to go.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
To the left side wing. Watford, that's good.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
And the Nets with possession here. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Thomas, no luck. Here's Mr. Perfect. And again for 3.
And he's outclassed his own previous record. A new number for the second most single-game triples. Just a master cannoneer.
Firing away and making a little history in the process. What an honor to witness this. What an honor to be here. He is, quite simply, as good as you'll ever see from long range. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Okay then, that's how we stand on business.
You have been playing well as a starter.
Yeah, and we are confident it is the right move for the long-term health of the team.
But
Not everyone is as thrilled as we are with the new lineup.
I'm sure you can figure out who he's talking about.
I mean, if I were him, I'd be unhappy too. But like you said, there's no place for hurt feelings, and this is a grown man's league.
Yes, of course. But we would like you to make a special effort to get him more involved in the offense when you're on the floor with him.
We've talked a lot about using your gravity to get everyone involved. We just want to make sure that he's one of those people.
Look, I'm not trying to give you guys a hard time, but I don't understand what the problem is. We're winning games.
Okay, we're winning.
Isn't that what's most important?
We're winning games now, in the regular season. But we're going to need him down the line, not just in the playoffs, but in the years to come. And if he feels like his talents are being wasted, he's going to want out. We could lose him.
And it's throwing off chemistry in the locker room.
I get that. But what's more important to him? Winning games or usage rate?
It's not that simple, MP. Everyone's got an ego, right? And quite frankly, he earned his.
He has done a lot for this organization, and we are just trying to do right by him. How would you feel if the tables were turned?
Look, I'll do what I can, but at the end of the day, he's his own man and he can make his own decisions.
We understand that. But we have some reasonable requests that we think you're going to be okay with.
All right, look, I'll give him my best shot, but he has to hold up his end of the bargain. I can't put the ball in the basket for him, too.
All we ask is that you try. It's in the best interest of the organization, MP.
We need you to be a team player.
Jake, what's up, man?
What's up, MP? Man, pleasure to meet you.
Man, same here. When my manager told me that you wanted to connect, I was all about it. Did he give you a tour?
No, but he looked like he was pretty busy.
Oh, man, that wasn't very neighborly of him.
I see what you did there.
Yeah,
I see
you
what
saw
you
that.
did. Yeah.
Hey, so you want a tour now, though?
You know, a tour would be cool, but I was thinking maybe we could hoop.
Oh, yeah, I did hear that you were pretty good. Okay.
Listen, I'm not joining the league anytime soon, but I can hold my own and pick up.
Okay, Jake, I see you, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hey, you want to get one in? Look, I was thinking we could run twos, and if I play with one of your NBA buddies, I might stand a chance.
For you, Jake, anything, man. Let's do it.
Hey, you really are a good neighbor.
Let's see if you still feel the same way when we're done. I know you're an old pro at the insurance game, but this is my specialty, man. I'm not taking it easy on you,
Hey,
right?
I wouldn't have it any other way.
All right.
All right.
Yo, good game, man. You could ball.
Oh man, that was a dream come true. Look, I've met a lot of MPs in my time, but this is the first time I've hooped with one of them.
Hey, that's what we do here, man. We make dreams a reality.
Hey man, as a token of my appreciation, I got you a couple of gifts. Can't welcome someone into the neighborhood without a gift, right?
Man, you didn't have to do that.
Hey, what can I say? Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
I didn't think you would do it. You did it, man.
I gotta say the best for last, right?
I hear that. I appreciate it.
Hey, thanks again, MP. I really had a great time today.
Thank you.
Yo, MP, how did the meeting go today?
Yo, it was okay. They said that they want me to try to keep the peace.
Keep the peace?
Yeah.
Like how?
They said that they need everyone to win championships, so I should try to create more open looks.
Open looks? For the guy who can't adjust to his new role on the team, who's running around blaming everybody but himself.
Yeah, I guess they worried about losing them in the offseason.
No, losing him. They should be worried about losing you, man.
Why? I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, but you can't let them know that. Come on, you think they need him to win championships?
Honestly, I don't know. Defenses, they get tough in the playoffs, man, but I know that I can deliver in the crunch time.
Exactly. Okay, that's why you need to focus on you, okay? Whether he comes along or not, that's up to him.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, Pete, but I'm trying to bring championships to this city.
That's why they got you, man. They don't need him.
Even MJ needed Scotty, Pete. I'm trying to win here, nowhere else, all right?
Look, is this guy Scotty? Because I don't see him on any GOAT lists. Look, your job is to be a star, okay? So just go be a star. All right, their job is to build a good team. All right, don't let them put that on you, okay?
Look, I hear what you're saying, Pete, but it's not that simple, man.
Look, man, I'm just here to give you advice, okay? Look, what you do with that is up to you. All right, but I know you. All right, and I know your dream is to create a dynasty bigger than MJ's. All right, in order for you to do that, you need to become the face of this franchise. Don't let anyone get in your way, no matter what they've done for this team in the past.
Maybe, man.
Okay, look, I get that. All right, and I got your back. I'm just telling you how I see it. And for your sake, I hope you see it too.